my beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. Good morning if it is morning where you are. It is extremely early in the morning where I am. But if it is not good morning, then good night or good evening, good afternoon. I hope you guys had a good week. It is Saturday, so you are into the weekend. I don't know what that means for you. You can let me know in the comments if you've got anything going on today. But you made it through another week, so give yourself a big high five. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you and your loved ones are taking care of the best that you can. Hopefully you're setting some time aside for yourself, for you. I'm looking at you. Are you setting time aside for you? I hope you are. Just time for you to do something that is going to bring you some joy and make you happy. Not something you gotta do, not something that as someone else asked you to do, or you feel like some kind of pressure or obligation to do. Just something that's going to make you happy. Picking up your favorite colors maybe and getting your hook and crocheting with them, or sitting and drinking your favorite drink and watching the sunrise or something, you know, taking slow, deep breaths, having just a moment of respite. Whatever it is that you need, I hope you listen to yourself and try to carve out time to give yourself those things, because they're just as necessary as those things that have, you know, notices that are due on them. You are just as important, and you are just as valid and just as like necessary to keep functioning. So today I am going to show you guys a pickle update. If you haven't been around for a little bit, I have a pickle festival next month, which is going to be my first festival. It's going to be my first time vending. So I am working on getting a little stock of pickles together. I'm going to bring some other stuff too, but I really want to make sure that like the focus of what I've got is pickles. I mean, I figure everybody who's there obviously enjoys pickles. That's why they're at a pickle festival. And also, the person that is organizing it has expressed like her intense love of pickles and wanting the event to actually be really pickle themed. Apparently in the past ones that she's gone to have kind of fallen flat in her opinion on the pickle subject matter, I guess. You know, lots of vendors that are there that don't really have pickles, or maybe don't have pickles at all. So I want to make sure that I do right by her also and have a good amount of pickle stuff. Also, it's nice to have something to focus on for it, you know, to feel like I'm moving in the right direction. So yeah, I'm working on pickle stuff, and then I also picked out my colors for Hooker vs. Hooker August. If you guys have not been following around with Hooker vs. Hooker, following around, they are, those videos take place, they're live streams, they take place over on Jan and Mimi's channels. It's Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming and an Alaskan Crafter, and I will link both of those in the description box. You can check out their channels if you are interested. But it is a little competition that they put on monthly with podcasters and subscribers and anybody else who wants to join in, which is me this month. I'm just one of the anybody else who wants to join in. And you can send in pictures, which I totally forgot to send in my pillow last month. Whoops. But anyway, about it, this month we're having some Halloween themed colors. So I don't know what I'm making yet, but I did just take my time to pick out the colors, and I am excited to do some Halloween themed crochet. I love doing holiday themed crochet. But before I get into any of that, I actually have a letter, a little happy mail. This is from Rhonda, and I did open it already, but I'm gonna also share it with you guys because it was super sweet. So it says, "There's nothing you'll need today that God can't supply, exceeding abundantly beyond all that you could ask for." And then it's got sparkles. You guys, I'm failing over here. Why is my ring light not on? It's got sparkles. There you go. Now it's catching them. And it's got a sparkly sun. I love it. And then inside of here, there's a couple little goodies, and I'll show you those in a second. Remember, it is always okay to show yourself grace, mercy, compassion, and forgiveness and love. Thinking of you today, hoping that the sun shines bright, or on you today, as bright as the smiles you give to others. Big hugs, love, Rhonda. And then here is what the inside of the card says. So cute. Very, very sweet. A little ray of sunshine, just like Rhonda. I really, really appreciated this. It made me smile. And then she gave me this sticker, which I absolutely love. It says, kind people are my kind of people. I totally agree. And then it's also in rainbowy colors. So you know that this is like right up my alley. I love it. And then this I actually haven't fully opened, but it is by Sweet Bees Handmaids. Tumblers, t-shirts, vinyl, decals, and more. They have like a little Etsy shop. It's Sweet Bees Handmaids. But I can see what it is. It is a holographic butterfly, and it's got the semicolon symbol here. And I absolutely love that. I love that that was incorporated in there. I think it is so sweet. Let me open this up just to make sure that like I'm understanding what's in here, but I think it is a vinyl decal, so I could put it on like a mug or like anything I want to. But let me open it up and make sure. Oh, yep, there's an application thingy, little description. And then here is their logo. Hold that up for you guys. Vinyl application is to clean the surface and allow it to dry. Carefully peel the backing paper from the decal, align the decal, and press it onto the surface. Use a credit card to smooth it out and eliminate bubbles. Slowly peel away the transfer paper. I've actually used decals before, so I was pretty sure that that was what it was. But vinyl decals, you can like put them on shirts or whatever you want. But here you can see it a little bit better. And I love the like silver holographic. And the semicolon is a symbol. Some of you may already know and some of you may not, but it is like a symbol for when you could have given up, but you chose to hang on. So it's a really meaningful symbol for people that struggle with mental health issues. And if you didn't know what it is, maybe now it'll, you know, be a little something that means something to you as well. But I loved that. I loved this very much. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Made my day a little bit brighter when I got it a couple days ago. And I just opened it immediately because I needed that little spot of brightness in my day. And I saw this pretty yellow envelope and I was like, Rhonda sent me something. I need to open this right now. I felt it. Okay, so you guys want to see my pickle update? My picklies? All right, I'm going to show you the most out there one that I've done so far. And that is this one. She's a little gherkin pickle. And she is wearing a scarf and earmuffs. Here's what she looks like. Give you a little 360. Very cutesy, very demure. But I think she came out pretty cute. I don't know how I feel about her, okay? I don't know. I have this tendency when I make things that I don't necessarily like them when I'm done with them. So I'm trying to like not be too hard on myself, but I don't know. I don't know what I think about her. You guys will have to let me know what you think. But I did give her some of these little pickle bumps. From making more than one pickle, from making several pickles at this point, I have decided, and hubby has also decided, that the pickle bumps are like pretty necessary to like distinguish that these are pickles. When I was Googling, you know, what other people do with crochet pickles, I saw like a mixed bag of ones with bumps and ones without bumps. But I think the bumps really like bring the pickle theme home a little bit. But here she is. I did a double stranding of a sparkly mandala cake pink with a lots of dots bulky yarn from Hobby Lobby for the scarf. And then this was a Temu yarn, like just a blanket yarn. And then this was that sparkly pink from the mandala cake as well. These are cricketed felt eyes and mouth that my sister made me. These are actually the last of these ones that don't have eyelashes on them. It's so funny too because I think I got a lot less of those ones because I was like, oh, I'll definitely always want eyelashes. But sometimes I find like that they look cuter without eyelashes. Like, I don't know, I felt like it was more fitting for the pickle. But I was excited to use this mouth. I think this was the first one of the cricketed mouths I've used, but it's just like a cute little felt mouth. Very adorablies. Anyway, that is how this pickle came out. I really liked the way that this yarn worked up for it. I don't remember what yarn it is, but I know I took pictures of the ball band. It took the whole skein, so I did not keep the paper, so I took pictures of it. I will pop those up on the screen, but I loved how that worked up for pickles. I really, really did. Especially little pickles. So that is my big pickly lady. And then I've also made this pickle. This is going to be an emotional support pickle. It is green. I know it's like looking super dark. It is kind of dark. This is a retro velvet yarn. It's got sparkly silver eyes and it's got like a little curve to it. It's got those little pickle bumps on it, or pickle warts. I don't know. I want to call them pickle warts, but that's not a very cute phrasing. But there is that one. I think this will make a cute emotional support pickle. They're going to have little papers to go with them, you know, that say emotional support pickle. And it'll say like, you know, the cute little emotional support pickle phrase, full of puns, you know, all that cutesy goodness. And then I have some ball pickle jars, well, ball jars, you know, the canning jars. And this one is just full of like an assortment of different pickles that I've done. This is like 3 different types of yarn in this one. So we've got some made, these are little gherkin pickles. We've got some made with the darker green yarn. And then I've got some in here made with this yarn. And then I've got just a couple made with that yarn that I made the bigger pickle out of, my little cutesy pickle, because I was able to just like barely make a couple of pickles with the little scrap that was left at the end. I even went until literally the last little tiny scrap ran out. There's one more of those in here, and then one more of the regular. This was the very last scrap of that yarn, and this pickle is technically, if it's like squished, it's more of a ball, but I really wanted to like get as many pickles out of it as I could, so there's that one as well. And then that's what we've got going on with these, and my sister is actually going to make me some labels that are like pickle jar labels. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm pretty excited. I think that that could like be a game changer with these. I think it could make them so cute. So this is my little jar of gherkins. And then I've got this one, which just has a single pickle in it right now. But it's got, you know, like a nice big pickle with the little wartsies. Little pickle wartsies on it, and that is what that looks like. So I wanted to do some jars of pickles. I thought that that was like a really fun idea, little jars of crocheted pickles. And then I went ahead and I got a keychain on this bad boy. This is my hi guy pickle. Whoop, spun. There he is, a very chill little dude there. He's got a keychain on him. So he's gonna be one of the lucky pickles. A couple of you actually said that the keychain one should be the lucky pickles, kind of like a homage to the lucky rabbit's foot. And I think that that is such a fun little idea. So I'm doing lucky pickle keychains, emotional support pickles that are going to have their little papers, and then I'm doing pickle jars, and I want to do some bigger pickle plushies like this one. Not exactly the same. They're all going to be very different as far as the big pickles go, but I just wanted to have some like bigger eye-catching like plushies of pickles as well. So that is what I've got going on currently, my current little pickle update. Oh, and I was approved. I was officially approved. I had put in my application and everything, but I hadn't heard back yet. I was officially approved for the Pickle Festival. Hopefully it goes good. Okay, so the other thing that I was going to show you guys is the yarns that I picked out for Hooker versus Hooker. Literally no idea what I'm going to make. If you would like to drop suggestions or ideas down below, feel free to. I just went through and picked out some Halloween-y vibed kind of yarns that met the colors. So the colors are black, white, green, orange, and purple. So they chose the maximum amount of colors they can pick is 5, and they did pick the max amount of colors. I chose this black eyelash yarn. So this is going to be my challenging myself portion. I actually love the effect that these types of yarns give. But they can be a little bit of a pain in the butt to work with, but I'm excited for, like, you know, just something a little flair, a little different. For my purple, I picked this one. I thought this one was very, like, in-your-face purple, which is what I wanted for a Halloween purple. This is one of the Just yarns from the dollar store, but I don't remember any, like, I don't remember what the color was or anything like that. It doesn't have a label on it. I actually do have another one of these in my stash, but it also doesn't have a label on it. But it's a very purpley yarn that I got quite a while back, and it's just been in my stash. I got this orange that is literally the colorway of pumpkin. This is a Red Heart Super Saver, and it looks like this, a very in-your-face orange, very Halloween-y orange. Then I just grabbed this little scrap of white. I don't plan on putting a lot of white in this project, so it'll probably be an accent color, just used for small things. And then I couldn't figure out what green I wanted. I don't really have like a lime green, like a really Halloween specific green. So this is the closest that I could find. And this is the Department 71 Holiday Lights yarn. This is from Hirschner's. A while back, like in the middle of the summer, I did a small little Hirschner's haul when they were running a really good sale, and I did a pay in 4 or something like that. It may have even been before summer, I don't know, and I still haven't done an unboxing for it. It's actually sitting over here, and so I was like, I'm gonna get in there because I know I bought green sparkly yarn. But now you guys get a little sneak peek from that. Eventually I will do a yarn haul on that, but I wanted to do a sparkly yarns yarn haul when I did that, and I saw these and they have like rainbow sparkles in them. Look at that. So I think that is so fun. And look at these. Is this not such a Halloween palette? That is a Halloween palette if I've ever seen one. But I don't know what I'm gonna make yet. I really haven't given it any thought, so I'm pretty excited about it though. Love doing themed kind of crochet, so I'm excited to think about it and come up with something. And I've got my colors all picked out, so I'm excited. Anyways, guys, I think that's all for today's video. I did finish something that I will be showing you here soon. I at least finished the portion that I was on of it. But that's going to be a video for another day. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys are doing good. Let me know what you're up to in the comments, and I will see you guys again real soon on the next video. Bye, guys.